Karen Veck is with me today. She is the owner of a wonderful shop called the French Knot Studio in Havant, not far from where I live. She also has a website called www.simplysequins.co.uk, and what Karen is with me today to do is to show me how to use the embellisher. She's going to embellish, enhance, embroider, bedeck, you name it. This is going to be an amazing way to add all sorts of different embellishment to your work. Karen, this is an embellisher. Now, can you explain a bit about it? Because some people think that on an embellisher you should have thread. There doesn't appear to be any thread at all.
There's no thread at all. What you have is a series of barbed needles.
Barbed needles, not regular sewing machine needles.
No, not sewing machine, because you don't use a thread, you don't need a bobbin.
Right.
That's what makes it much more fun, because you don't have to think about your thread snapping,
your
choosing a thread, what sort of bobbin you're going to use, anything at all. And it makes for a very light machine.
So this is really light. And basically it's a sort of puncher?
Yeah, what it does, it's got 5 needles. Some machines have 7, and I think there's one out now that has 12. Or you could reduce this down to 1 needle to do very fine work. But they're barbed needles, so they're pushing whatever is on top of the felt through, so that it holds.
Punches it through into
punches it through, and the fibres lock together.
Right.
To hold it.
And you can't pull them out very easily?
Not very easily, no. If you do go wrong and you notice quite soon, before you've done too much of the work onto it, you can remove it and just leave the felt behind. But if you've done a lot of work and a lot of punching, you might sort of disturb the felt underneath.
Fine. Now, if one of those needles breaks, I can't use that at all.
No.
Will the machine stop if it breaks? Or
it will make the most terrible noise. It will sort of go bang when the needle breaks, and also they're quite a noisy machine, and once a needle is broken, it's even noisier, because one of the needles is then not sharp at all, and it will be hitting.
Yes, yes. But you can buy needles where you can take, you've got one in there now, where you can take the odd needle out.
Yeah, and change them one at a time.
Which is obviously much better in the long run.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your needles, we have no thread top and bottom. Now, you're working on felt. Why are you working on felt? Because different people work on different mediums.
I use felt because it sort of, the fibres knit together with whatever I'm laying on top.
Yeah.
You can use a close fabric like a denim, something like that. But I just prefer to use a felt. It's smooth, it's a reasonably cheap fabric to buy.
And it's firm to pound into.
Yeah.
So does the colour of your felt actually matter?
It depends what you're doing. Something like that, I think I use a sort of brown underneath. Some of the felt, depending on how dense you do the embellishing, will show through.
Right, so you might want to colour coordinate your backing fabric, i.e. the felt, too. Now, so what is it you're going to be using to pound into there?
These are the sari ribbons. These are waste from sari factories.
And they're the bits that go down the ends of the saris?
Down the short ends of the saris when they cut them from the loom.
And they don't want to waste them, so they do these amazing hanks of...
So every one is different.
You've got checks there, and they're mainly silk.
Mainly silk, but there may be other fabrics in there with it, and sometimes you get metallic threads running through as well.
Absolutely superb.
Every one is different, and you can't always tell from the outside what's going to be on the inside. Did you want to open that one out?
No. Yes. 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 I want to see what's in it. Want to see. Want to see. Want to see. Now I'm in a muddle. God, useless. Oh, look. Look. Oh, aren't they wonderful? And they do. You can't tell. You really can't, because I didn't know. Look at that. They're fantastic. Okay, so I take this. Do I need to cut a length off?
What I do for this technique is I cut a strip off. If I cut that there.
And of course that's where they're knotted together, you just cut the knot off.
Yeah, a lot of people just use things like merino wool, Wensleydale, that type of thing, loose fibres on here. I like to use a fabric.
And you're going to pound the fabric into the felt using the barbed needles on the embellisher?
Yeah, that's it.